Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on. In Banished, baby. Cool. Cool. Here we go. Resume. All right. Wow, man, there's a lot to talk about here. You may have noticed that the previous episode to this, I actually labeled it as episode 0. It's only because I really wasn't happy with the way it turned out. I mean, first 26 minutes, our people are dead, and, or I should say, our two founding people, these guys over here. And I just wasn't feeling the game. I made a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't have made. And after some thought, I wasn't going to waste the time. So I thought, you know what? Let's just call it episode 0, post it up there. And this is actually going to be the first episode of our Black Forest build. And well, you know what? I don't think I got my stockpiles in over here. So let's go ahead and let's do some stuff while we're talking here. And just going to run this out real quick to VAR. And then I want to grab a couple stockpiles here. I tried to get this place as much pre-planning as I could. So right there, and I'm going to take it out too. Let's see, is that hitting the building? I think it is. So let's pull it back 1. Or do I have a road? I don't think I have a road there. Oh, that's my okay, that's my herbalist. See, that's what happens when you don't finish your thoughts in this game. And then I think that's my woodcutter right there. So let's pull it back 1. Okay, now we can get them running. So the first thing we're going to want to do is clear the get those stockpiles cleared. So let's go ahead and prioritize those. And then I want to start getting their first house built because I want them procreating as soon as possible. We're going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. So cha-ching, cha-ching. And after they clear out the resources in here, what do we got? 3 things there. And we got 5 things there. But I'm going to venture to say that it's probably not stone. And since Marlene said that we should do stone hovels, I think we're going to collect as much stone as we could. Okay, stockpiles are clear. I can get rid... Oh, no, now that one is. Okay, we got the logs already, which is good. What I should probably do is throw some of the UI up there. So let's go with this one, that one, and our professions. And I like that one. And that's actually going to go over here yonder. And for the time being, oh my God, that's in the chat box. Why don't we put that there? And we really don't need the newspaper for now. You know what? The newspaper can actually go down here for now. Now it's probably behind the cam. But I'll move it as soon as we start clearing some of this stuff out. So right now what I want is stonage. And since that's what they're collecting in here, we're going to keep an eye on the stone count. And as soon as the stone count reaches 21, then we can get them their first house. Now, I noticed in the comments that, oh my God, I got to get rid of that road. That somebody named Shooter mentioned that we should build a workshop that makes primitive tools and probably or clothing. And while I'm not totally... Oh, there we go. We got what we need. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and throw in 2 builders right away and get them building their house. And they should jump on it. Yeah, I was going to say, if they don't jump on it, we'll prioritize it. But it looks like they've got it under control. Cool. Oh, what's low? Something. Oh, down here, reserve of stone is low. That's to be expected. Oh my God, they needed 1 more stone, but they said, you know what? I'm hungry. Moving all this stone makes me hungry. So anyway, if you are a normal follower of my channel, you will notice that I did take out all of my scheduling. And the reason, you know what? You have nothing better to do? Interesting. Okay, well, let's collect. I think what we want right now, more than anything else, well, we do need more stone here. And yeah, that kind of tells you which blacksmith I'm going with. And we need some stone over here. This is basically our node. These 4 or 5 items here. These are our resource buildings like tailor and blacksmith. And then these are the family service buildings like the chapel, the school, and the town hall. I'm pretty sure I've got it all laid out. Okay, you're coming back across. That's good, 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 good. I think, oh my God, there goes my stupid mouse again. Oh shoot, I should have put a freaking battery into this mouse. There we go. Stop. Okay, they're in. That's good. So they're 12 and 12. Kind of youngish, but that's okay. And for those of you that know the way I build, as soon as they get their house done, the next thing I build right away is the gatherer. So I'm going to go ahead and take you out of pause. Ching. And we do have the logs to do that. So let's go ahead and get that going. We can even put a priority on it. And where were you? Right there. And then that's going to get us our food source coming in. And after we get the food source, well, you know what? I'm probably going to do the barn. I don't know if we can actually get the barn and the hunter built before snow. But we are going to get the woodcutter up and running also, because in episode 0 we kind of froze our people. And stop there. And now first thing I'm going to do is put a full-time gatherer in and take away any limits to food. There we go. Barn. You are my barn. You are my barn. My only barn. Where are you? Okay. Obviously behind something. So let's go ahead and start looking at what's behind here. There's the forester. Okay, what are you? You're the hunter. You're the storage. Okay, let's go ahead and let's open up storage. Do we need logs? Yes, we do. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and pull some logs? And I guess we're going to grab right from this area here. Oh, that's a lot. I'm surprised we can get that much. Wow. Let's maybe cut that in half. You're right there. Boom. Okay. Grab those. And then once we get some logs into our storage or into our stockpiles, we'll build the storage and we'll build the hunter. By the way, that little text that just came in with us was another image. Something really cool happened yesterday. I got together with my childhood friend, and that turned into a mini reunion with some of my classmates that I haven't seen in over 30 years. And what a pleasant surprise that was. We had a really good time. And that was my reason for not streaming yesterday. That really was kind of groovy cool. Hey, we got the logs. Let's go ahead and open this up. Cha-ching. I don't know if we need to prioritize it or not. If I'm not mistaken, they're probably going to jump on it right away. I mean, in a perfect world, they would jump on it right away. I know I would jump on it right away. There we go. I see stuff falling down. And where are we? God, I'm always used to looking at this up in the corner there. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Pull these. Let's pull them in order. The Forester is going to be the last one we build, and the Hunter is going to be the second to the last. And then we got the storage barn. It's going to come over here. Now let's get this back up here in the corner where it belongs. We can move that a little further up. Oh, come on, people. Let's get this thing done. Probably should have considered putting in some type of a road, but it's all good. I don't want them to spend too much time on the road, especially when we got things that we need to do. There we go. That should go quick since the stockpile's right there. Boom. What's our food looking like? 345? Yeah, that's not bad. We're happy with that. Ugh. Okay. We're late summer. We're doing good. Temperature 67, 68. But I'm sure once the early winter comes, that's going to fall real quick. Yeah, after this, we'll get that hunter put in. We already got our first child. You guys probably can't see it because of the webcam, but we're going to move the newspaper once we get the some of the other stuff going. And once this storage goes in, then it's going to be downhill from there because everything is going to be local in our node area. And then once we get the node up and running, then I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. Okay, we got our storage. Awesome. What's our log count? 12. What do I need? I need 16. So let's go ahead and grab a few more logs. I can't tell if anything there is slated for removal or not, but grab a few more logs out of this mess here. That looks good. Does that look good? Now let's come back a little. Boom. Okay, boom. Make that happen. I think the next thing that we're probably going to focus on, what's our firewood? Fire's at 75. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. Log count. Once logs hit 16, actually, what's our, oh, we got 2 to remove here. Let's open it up right now. Because those 2 that we're removing may just, well, and now we're at 16 anyway, so we're good, 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 good. Forest theme, okay. Yeah, so yesterday was an absolute blast. Actually, it made me miss Orange County that much more. And it really kind of put me in that mood that, you know what, maybe it's time to move back home again. And by golly, I'd love to go back to Orange County again. Yeah, I just wanted to look at my thatch roof here. Marlene did want River Rock. And on that note, I probably should go over some of the themes that we're using here. Um, the first thing that Marlene up and suggested was the stone hovel homes, because we looked at the medieval homes initially, and the problem with the medieval homes, what I think it was just so many resources that it actually took to build them. And what's this? Medieval houses, boom, and 3 stories. We only want the single story residence, 1, 2, and 3 story, and this is story number 1. 36 logs and 12 stone. That's a lot of resources, and look at the size of that footprint. I mean, sure, the houses look totally awesome, but holy nuts on a biscuit. That's a hell of a footprint. Oh, there we go. That's a little smaller. I wonder why I didn't see that. Okay, well that's gonna make the next thing a little bit easier to build. We'll probably build this area around a market. So this is gonna be like generation 1 building and stuff. Very early Munich Black Forest build. And maybe when we come down into this area, we'll drop a huge market right in the center. And then we'll put some business around the market and then put some housing behind the businesses. Let's get them running. Okay, now that we got the hunter up, I think the next, and here comes the snow. Oh my gosh, right on time. So let's go ahead and pull the gatherer and go into hunter mode. And while that's going on, let's go ahead and open up. I know that that's my woodcutter right there, but no, it's not. This is my woodcutter right here. And for some reason, it's not opening. It's got to be in this pile here someplace. Blacksmith, tailor, chop chop. Here's my chopper. I've chosen the chop chop only because it makes both lumber and firewood. And I'm putting these in order of build also. So once we get the chop chop built over here, then we're gonna go ahead. I don't know. We may want to make some firewood, but I also want to get my blacksmith up and running, only because I don't want to fall behind. And you start at lumber, so let's go ahead and put you into firewood mode. Limits, I'm going to take all the limits out because don't want no grumpy limits in there. The grumpster does not play with limits. Because if I get too much of anything, I just throw it in the trader and trade it off. Okay, there we go. Now we got our woodcutter thingy going on here. So it doesn't look like we quite yet need firewood, but I don't want to fall too far behind. I guess that's it. So anyway, stone 21, that's good. Okay, but you know what you got to keep doing in this game? You have to keep building. So let's go ahead and what is the next thing? Let's do the blacksmith. Because like I said, I do not want to run out of tools. And we've got the resources to do this, so that's good. for those of you who are used to watching me, this is probably going to trip you out a little bit because I'm in an uber calm mode right now. I think yesterday did a lot to refresh me in my zen. It was good to see some old friends again. So that was really, 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 really good. And just before I logged on today to do some recordings, I went ahead and I sent my photo into the school district so I can get my badge for the next year. Am I going to be teaching as often as I used to? Maybe not. Something doesn't look right here. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess the road's up there. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, anyway, in the first episode, or episode 0, I mentioned I could not find my blacksmith and tailor that I like to use. So I found it. It's actually in this little set of row house modular businesses. And if you come over here and you come over to this little wheelbarrow here, you got the tailor is over here, and then you got the blacksmith, and then these are the ones I love. This is my favorite set out of everything in Banished. And they even got my White Swan Tavern here. So we got the node up and running. Now we've got the blacksmith is built. And we can't do iron tools, obviously, but we're going to keep it on rough. And I'm not going to put a limit on my tools because if anybody has ever played this game before, you know how quickly the tool apocalypse will catch up to you in this game. All right, let's keep them running. Next priority, what should it be? Well, we can finish our node. It's early spring. I think we're going to go back into gatherer mode again. So let's pull the hunter. Let's put the gatherer in. This is just how we micromanage. I micromanaged by the color of the screen. If it's green, we gather. If it's white, we hunt. So that's going to get going. Make that a little bit smaller. And since we're still in builder mode, why don't we go ahead and build out the node first? 50 for firewood. We're still doing good. 4 for tools. The next thing would be, okay, hunter is built. Let's go ahead and knock out the forester. Actually, what we probably should do is build the road. The road might be a good idea at this point, just to get them running a little bit quicker. So I'll go ahead and take it from our storage cart to where it kind of ends right there. That'll also pick up a couple resources that are in the path of the road. And I'm not quite ready to stone the roads yet, but because Marlene suggested, no, that's not the right word. She desired the stone hovel houses. We may want to get a stone quarry put in someplace. And because the stone quarry has a radius of ugliness, I'm almost thinking about putting it on the edge of our node, just so 50% of it, of the ugliness, is in the node. And we're going to lose another 10% in the creek. It's all good. It's all good. So anyway, as soon as they get that forester built, I guess we can say that's the end of our node. We do have 3 more houses that are ready to go in, even though we don't need them yet. And I'm just trying to figure out what's the next priority over here. And as silly as this is going to sound, I'm leaning kind of towards, you know what, maybe we'll do the a tailor next. Okay, boom, let's pause for a second. There's our forester. And take the limit off of that. Boom. Okay, the node is done. I think I'm going to give myself a little cushion here and throw a couple tools into the inventory. And I have no idea. Oh, we need a town hall. I have no idea what our iron ore count is. So what do we got going on here? Can't see. Well, we got the chapel. We got the school. The town hall. For some reason, I went with the village town hall, and I think I'm going to change that to the small town hall, because that's going to match these two, I think. No, for some reason. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. You know what? We'll build this out the way it is, and then we'll play it by ear. So I think, well, as much as I want to get the White Swan built, after all, you know, Octoberfest screams for taverns, I think we're going to do the town hall first. Hey, Marlene! How you doing, Marlene? I'm in my chill mode right now, so I'm kind of doing really, really, really groovy. I don't know if you caught my stream from the beginning or not, but yesterday I went to go visit a childhood friend of mine. It's kind of like my little brother, even though he's a year older than I am. But yeah, we took this guy everywhere. He was my brother. Um, cool. And yeah, so going to visit him actually turned into a mini reunion, because 2 other of my classmates that I haven't seen in some 30 plus years also showed up. And that really, 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 really put me in an awesome mood. And I'm still kind of savoring the zen I got from that feeling. And it was a good time. Town hall. What do I need? That might take a while. Let's give us a cushion with some tools first. And unfortunately, I have no idea how much iron ore I do have. So what I think we're going to do is maybe do a little sweep of ore. Is that stone and? I don't want stone. I want just ore. Boom. Let's go ahead and pull some ore out of this area, if we can find it. Nothing! Awesome. So I guess we're going to grab this batch over here. Let's keep it right to there. Boom. All right. So anyway, yeah. Oh my God, it was a really, 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 really cool weekend. And like I say, I'm in total chill mode right now. The grump is not existing right now. Anyway, this is technically episode 1 of Octoberfest. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I did go ahead and I labeled the first episode that we did on the 2nd to episode 0. And that was just because I wasn't feeling it, and we made a lot of mistakes in that game. And now we're back to the way we normally play, where I pre plan stuff out, and we see how much of this we can actually get built in 45, 50 minutes. And we're going to keep the episodes down to an hour. And yeah, we're going to go back to our good old days. I'm still doing the eBay thing. I really need to get that up and running. And once I build up enough inventory, I'm probably going to launch a little store for games and fishing stuff. And I'm going to call it Grumpy Gnome's Garage. And it's kind of like my man cave where I can play my games, especially tabletop games, because that requires a huge table. Tools are going to kill us. I think we got some iron ore in stock, so let's go ahead. And if not, we'll get the symbol that says, "Hey, you don't have any inventory." Hey, Shinra Griever. Oi, oi. Okay, you're winning. Yeah, I'm winning this one. Like I told Marlene, I went ahead and I labeled our first episode of Octoberfest as 0. And this is actually the first go. And I'm really feeling this one. This one's got a good vibe to it. We got the node up and running. We got the forester. We got the hunter built. So those are my 2 seasons of food gathering. We got the storage put in already. And now we're building our resource production things over here. One more tool. Okay, come on. And oh my gosh, there's my symbol. So I must not have iron ore. That sucks. But you know what? We can always go down to stone tools. Or I let them pick up some more iron ore. Let's try getting the iron ore first. And, oh my God, there goes my mouse again. Okay, well, that's what, okay, he's getting iron ore. Or she is. Doggone it. Once again, the women step up in this world. This is too realistic. If you want something done right, ask a woman to do it. I hope that doesn't get me in trouble. So anyway, are you using a particular theme? Yeah, Marlene, we are. I'm actually using the theme that you started me off with. So we're doing, now I know I've got iron. So let's go ahead and get back to this again. I'm using the stone hovel houses that you suggested. And I was able to find my set of blacksmith and tailors in the, out of all places, the modular or the row houses. So you click on this over here in resources. We got the tailor. There's the blacksmith. I think I'm even using this herbalist right here. And the herbalist is here. So its ring of influence will get into the node. And there's our white swan. So that's going to be our first tavern. All right, 13 tools. We did not get hit with tool apocalypse. So we got the white swan here. That's going to be our first tavern. So basically, we're going across this direction. There's our winter. So what we do when the seasons change like that is we pull the gatherer and we put in the hunter. Boom. So that way we get protein in the winter, and then we get the produce and crops in the spring, summertime. Awesome. Those hovels in the beginning. Yeah, well, you're the one who suggested it. So And you know what? With the thatch roof theme on these, on my blacksmith and my tailor, I went ahead and I put the thatch roofs on them as well. I'm going to take this opportunity to build the town hall right now, and we do have the resources for it. And then once we get the town hall up and running, then, okay, I got to pull you out of there. Oh, wait, we got our second child also. Oh, you guys can't see that. But anyway, over here, there's our newspaper. So we did get our second child already. And let's check on Salvador to see how close he is to moving out. He's got 3 more years before he moves out. I don't think we're going to split the family to get another kid. I think we're just going to keep it going the way it's going. So let's go ahead and pull the blacksmith and throw in, I'm just going to go straight to builder mode again. And then we're going to get the town hall up and running. If we can find it right here. And let's go ahead and put a priority on it. And then we'll be able to see some of our inventories that we have. So what I did, I started with the node because that's always a good starting point. I got my house built there for baby making. And then we got a gatherer, we got a hunter, we got the storage built, and we've already got the forester built. So everything that we need to build here is built. Then we moved across here to the edge and we put in the woodcutter, which is the chop chop. Do-do-do-do. Because once again, this guy makes both lumber and firewood. And directly across from the chop chop, we got the herbalist that you can see the ring of influence all the way into here. So this guy's going to be pulling some herbs. Got it. There goes my mouse again. There's my tailor right here. Blacksmith. I'm sorry, that's my blacksmith. My tailor is right there. Town hall is right here somewhere. Right there. And then we got some kind of a school, and we got a chapel, and I think I got the white swan going in. And over here, we've got a little market. Same theme as these, the small market. And then these 4 things on the outside right there and right here are houses, more stone hovels for the outside area. Got my mouse back. So that is the plan. And we're just going to see how much of this we can get done in 45, 50 minutes. And then if I get some time off, I'll add to it, plan out some more stuff. But they're happy right now. I'm going to kick it up to 10 only because I want them to... Oh, wow, that changed our thing quickly. Early spring. Well, got to do it. Let's see. Gatherer, hunter. So we're going to pull the hunter. Cha-ching. Put in a gatherer. Cha-ching. Checking on our resources. Everything is looking good. We might want to... Hey, there she is. And this one does not bring nomads. Interesting. Interessante. What are you? I can't tell. Okay. Well, whatever you are, we can... Oh, you're my tailor. Okay, inventory by quantity. Duck meat. Okay, the hunter is working. Those are probably the apples we started with. Blueberries come natural, I believe. That's what we're finding. Roots come natural. Onions should be natural. And I'm not seeing mushrooms. Interesting. How about oats? We getting oats? We are getting oats. So maybe get animal pens going. There's mushrooms right there. Cool. Okay, so we are. This is basically bringing in the same stuff as the marine climate. And interesting, we're finding honey. And there's that awful flowers. I don't see fodder in here yet. Thatch, which is probably a good thing. Okay, no iron ore. I looked at our map here, and we do not have any mountains anywhere on here. So this is what our map is looking like. I'm trying to put it into a place where everybody can see it. And we are flat. We're as flat as a board. And if we wanted to start mining, I'm almost thinking going to the water. Well, you know what? But that's about the same distance as here. We can go to the water and put in an industry trader and get iron off the trading boats. Or we go to the mountain, which would probably make more sense. Now I'm looking at this bend right here, and I'm looking at this bend right here, and I'm thinking probably nodes. One node here, one node here. And if we didn't want to do mines, we can actually do stone shack up in one and iron shack in the other. And I know you guys are going to scream, cheater! But that's all right. I'm used to it. Or right here on this crescent here, maybe do. I'm going to say we probably be needing iron more than we need stone right now, because we can still gather stone. The iron is what's going to get us. So let me know what your thoughts are. Should we go stone or iron right next to us here? Or should we keep it to the outside? I don't think I'm ready to do the trader yet. There I am speaking Russian again. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on where you want to go with that. And oh my God, they're running fast. Here we go. Let's slow them down a little bit. Okay, what comes next? I can't see my newspaper. The tailor and the herbalist. Let's go ahead and build those just so I can get rid of these windows. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead. Let's go into builder mode, which you are in. And I'm just going to open both of those. We still got clothing. So I'm going to close these. Oh, wait, we don't have the stone for this. Oops, we don't have the stone for either. Pause. Let's build up some more stone. And we're probably going to get close to the, actually we need both stone and iron ore. Let's do the top half of the road. And I don't want to cross the river. So there's the top half of the road. Oh, that's a lot. Oof. No. I got to see what we're pulling. Let's go with iron ore first. No, let's go with. Oh my God, that's 45 minutes already. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's get stone first. Stone out of the node. That's a lot. Let's go right there. Boom. There's our stone. Where are we going to get iron ore from? Nowhere. Interesting. What do we got to the north? Ooh, got a big patch. How far south? maybe go up here first. And how far is it? So those two patches right there. I'm going to grab this huge patch right over here. Boom. There we go. And then that's going to get some iron ore into stock. As a matter of fact, why don't we build us a stockpile up there? That way they're not running back and forth. Build a stockpile. Say right here. 3x3. Boom. And let's put a priority on that. Okay. And once we get, okay, now we got 23 stone in. So that can at least build our tailor. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the tailor for now. Herbalist, well, we're still rocking 5 and 5 here. And funny thing is, we've got medicine. So we must be finding medicine somehow. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Marlene, sorry I was absent for a moment. You were talking about stone and iron shacks. Be careful not to put too much distance into those. Okie dokie. That makes a lot of sense. So do not go to the wall. Yeah, that's what we also told Jon Snow, but he didn't listen to us. Let's go over and then again, this brings back this crescent right here. And why don't we go ahead and pop this? The creek plank bridge also. And then that's going to get us across. And as long as we're going across, we may as well finish building that out to there. And let's go ahead and just see what would fit. You know what? I'm not even going to toy with that here. Marlene, what do you think? Stone shack first and then iron? Or should we go iron first and then stone? I'm kind of leaning iron first, only because we've got a lot of stone on the ground. Oh, really? So we're not in sync today. Okay. Well, if things really become difficult, okay. Well, I was gonna say if things get difficult, we can always default to stone tools and then save the iron for the next evolutionary step. Boy, that's deep. Anyway, okie dokie. Woodcut. Oh my God, we got the tailor built. Do. God, I love these little tailor things here. Anyway, clothes limit. No, we don't want no limit on clothing. There we go. There goes our creek plank bridge. That's going to get us to the other side. Hello from the other side. Oh my God, Adele's probably going to... She's going to give me a call and probably chew me a new one. So anyway, what's going on here? I'm thinking maybe get the road going here and use that as the bottom of the of whatever shack we put in right here. So the road would be, I don't know, what do we need to go about 10, 15, 20? 20 in? 20 is good. 20 is happy. Boom. Okay. And then we can, let's move it over a little bit and just see what kind of shacks we got. So we are in agreement. that we're going to go with iron. Iron check, baby. Iron check, baby. There's our, I think that's our door right there, isn't it? Yeah, that looks like our door. So if we were going to put this in right there, no, come over more. There. And up one. Okay, that's, I'm guessing it's going to jump one to the right, which would be there. No, we can still go further. One more. Boom. That looks like it's clearing. Let's come one back and see if it just goes to the right. It may jump up one too, but it did jump up one. Okay, did it jump over? It doesn't look like it did. Okay, so it's jumping up one. Am I the only person that has this problem where my buildings do not go where I want them to? And you know what? We may go a little bit more over this way because these things are producing so much that it's not going to break my heart if we lose a little bit of production to the creek. And boom, there. No, you're not. Certain things jump for you too. Okay, so I'm not freaking out over here. And let's go over one right there. I think that should be good. I hope that's good. I don't know. Boom. And there she is. There's our iron shack. Okay. And I think that might be the corner of our community over here. I don't think we want them to build it yet, though. That might not be our highest priority. Well, believe it or not, Marlene, I think we're going to call this the end of the episode. Whoops, we got snow. So that means retire the gatherer and put in the hunter. I think that's going to be our episode right there. So I'm going to go ahead and move. I think I'm going to stack these a little bit neater. Let's pull everything down. Let's get the newspaper back up there. Oh, you know what? I got to run it to the green screen anyway. So let's get them running. And put the newspaper up there, which is that one. Oh my God, and look at that. We got us a laborer. Perfect. Food, we're still on an upswing. So with our new laborer, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is start getting our forester up and running. Boom. Because we can always pull the forester if we need to. But that'll keep the forester busy. Tools, we're still doing well. Numbers all look good. Okay, what's going on here? You're yelling at me now. Oh, yeah, get your point. No, certain things jump. Glad I managed to catch up some of it. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. I probably will do Baldur's Gate. What time is it? Okay, I got 5 minutes to get Baldur's Gate up and running. I'll do Baldur's Gate. Why not? And ooh, something is angry in the house. Sounds like the washing machine. So anyway, yeah, and we need to finish the area that we're in for Baldur's Gate so we can move on and deal with the Revenant. No, the Doomsayer. That's what it is. That thing's gonna rock our world, but that's okay because we're grumpy half orcs and we can deal with it. Okay, what order are we gonna put this build stuff in? I'm thinking. This is going to take time to grow the iron. So that might be a priority. An herbalist, I think, can go on hold for now. The swan can actually get up and running because we got the blueberries that we're getting. And you know what? I should probably consider a stable. Maybe we'll put a stable in on this side over here too, like down here, and maybe make this a little animal area. And then we'll visit some of the animal mods that we had before, because those were kind of cool. So we got industry on one side, we'll do animals on the other. We got the node here. We got the little, this is the old town over here, and maybe get the newer town going somewhere below it, next to it. Okay, what kind of priority do we need? 3 people. School should be last, because I don't see us getting to school anytime soon. Herbalist, probably going to be second to last. And you know what? No, chapel. Chapel's next. Herbalist, then let's do White Swan, because doggone it, we have to have a tavern. And maybe do the Iron Shack first. So first, second, third, fourth, and then that. We also have nothing that attracts nomads. So Marlene, how would you feel? Oh my God, there's shoot, it went white again. Doggone it, doggone it, doggone it. Did I miss the whole season? No. Okay. Late snow. Good. So let me throw something at you here. Should we attempt to do an episode without nomads? Just go with a natural build and see what we get. I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit right there. We'll go ahead and hit El Paso. Of course, all my Spanish-speaking people are now going to chime in and say, ¿Qué pasó? That's all right. I think this is it. Interesting. Try that. Yeah, maybe no nomads. That'll be a challenge in itself. Because I think we can do it. It's just going to be a lot slower build and a lot more micromanaging our people. Let's call this the episode then. And I think we're groovy cool. Salvador, you got thrown into the Forester. So everybody that wants a job is going to have a job. And when we come back, we've actually got resources. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and fire up the Iron Shack. And Salvador is going to alternate between the Forester and the Iron Shack. That's it. We're done with this. All right. If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channel. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5, come on, Marlene. If you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, get yourself a hamster. There we go. Name that hamster Boo, and if you get that reference, leave a comment below. If not, come back in 5 minutes, and I'll give you a hint. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care. Thanks, Marlene. And also, Shinra Griever. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. We will see you all later. And this one.